His lips were a question I had been afraid to answer for weeks. Now, under the low hum of the city lights, they were no longer asking, they were claiming. His hand, firm against the small of my back, pulled me closer until there was no space left for doubt, no air for hesitation. He tasted of mint, rebellion, and a promise I knew I should never have let him make. One of his fingers traced a line of fire up my spine, and I gasped into his mouth. This was wrong. It was reckless. It was the most honest thing I had done in months. My father chose Thanksgiving dinner to detonate our family. He did it with a gentle clink of his wine glass against a crystal flute, a practiced smile plastered on his face. Audrey, he began, his voice oozing a cheerfulness that felt like a betrayal. I'd like you to formally meet Tabitha. Tabitha Sullivan, seated beside him, gave a little wave, her diamond bracelet catching the light from the chandelier. She was 41, a full 15 years younger than my father, and she wore her age like a designer accessory. Her son, Milo, was the real landmine. He sat opposite me, a ghost at the feast, dressed in a crisp white hoodie that seemed too casual for the occasion and too bright for his quiet demeanor. He was 17, a senior in high school, and now, apparently, my problem. Audrey, this is your Aunt Tabitha, my father corrected himself, his smile tightening at the edges, likely sensing the Arctic front rolling in from my side of the table. I ignored the hand she extended towards me, my gaze fixed on the boy. And this handsome guy is. Tabitha pushed her son forward with a perfectly manicured hand. This is Milo. Say hello to your sister, sweetie. The word sister hung in the air like poison. Milo mumbled a quiet hello and offered me a gift bag. Inside was a Burberry scarf. I took it and tossed it onto the empty chair beside me. Have a seat. As I retreated to my room, feigning a need to check my phone, I overheard my father's apologetic whisper. My daughter. She was very close to her mother. Her personality is a bit direct. It's not aimed at you. Tabitha's voice, a saccharine purr, replied. She doesn't look much like you, Robert. The pictures didn't do her justice. Or maybe they did. I slammed my door, the insult fueling me. I changed into a scarlet red off-the-shoulder knit dress and pinned my hair up loosely with a claw clip, a slash of crimson lipstick, a minimalist eye. When I returned, the carefully constructed conversation in the living room stuttered to a halt. Tabitha's fake smile faltered for a second before snapping back into place. Audrey, you look absolutely radiant. You must be turning 30 soon, right? I smiled back, all teeth. Not quite. I'm 26. And you, Aunt Tabitha, you just turned 38, I presume. Oh, heavens no, she tittered. I'm 41. Wow, I said, sitting down next to Milo. So when my dad was a senior in high school, you hadn't even been born yet. I picked up a strawberry and held it to Milo's lips, my voice dripping with mock sweetness. You're still in high school, aren't you? A growing boy. You should eat more. Milo's ears turned a fascinating shade of pink as he took the strawberry. Thanks. What grade are you in? I pressed. Senior year. A boy as good looking as you. I bet the girls in your class can't focus on their studies. He took the strawberry from my fingers. Thank you, Audrey. I can get it myself. My Milo is a top student. Tabitha interrupted, her pride a weapon. He was accepted early into Northwood Prep. His counselor says an Ivy League acceptance is practically a sure thing. I glanced at Milo. So, that means no girlfriend, then. He just pursed his lips. Audrey, your father mentioned you're still single, Tabitha suddenly asked. Scrolling through her phone, she produced a picture of a man with a gleaming forehead. I'd love to introduce you to someone. He was a year behind me in business school. Now the CEO of a private equity firm, a truly stand-up guy. I picked up a handful of pumpkin seeds and cracked one open. He's alright, a little thin on top, though. He's 2 years younger than me, not even 40, so successful. Is that little kid eating a burger behind him a relative? I asked. Oh, that's his son, but don't you worry, the ex-wife has full custody.